Mr. President, there's an emergency.
What now?
It seems as if our ground forces have been able to contain the Black Arms. But apparently enemy reinforcements have arrived, and Central City is being invaded.
How? How can this be?
Aloha everybody, and welcome to part 11 of Shadow the Hedgehog. We're now in the one level that doesn't have a goal ring.
Shadow, let me share with you a piece of your past. It's filled with nothing but hatred and contempt for the humans.
Hatred and contempt for the humans?
You were the ultimate life form, but the humans feared you and wanted to destroy you. And we did. Now, you must amass revenge on those humans. Unleash your anger and ultimate powers on them. Detonate the massive bomb before time is out.
You need to find the smaller bombs before time runs out.
Shadow, we have set a bomb that will annihilate the city. Trigger it, and the city will be destroyed. Detonate this bomb in the next 10 minutes, and take revenge on these humans with your own hand.
Alrighty folks, so this is Central City. Just like the Doom, this is a very maze-like level that isn't a straight linear pathway. The thing that really sucks about this place, and I mean really sucks about this place, is as I said before when the video started up, there's no goal ring. So there's no way to just like easily beat this mission without having to go through really big hassle. This is in the pure dark pathway, so like if you're trying to get like the darkest ending in the game, most people will go dark, 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 and they'll end up to Central City. The only way you can reach this level is by doing Cryptic Castle's Dark Mission. That's the only way. And the Dark Mission is the easier mission of the two missions, at least. In the Dark Mission, you have to destroy 5 bombs that are in the city. 5 giant bombs. And, you know, that's not so bad, because they're in the same place all the time, and destroying bombs is really what we want to do. But still, the way the level design is, it's not very good at all. I think the biggest problem with Central City, the thing that really makes it such a pain in the ass, is not only just because it's like a maze, but because of a bullshit dick move where they put a fake building wall in front of you, and you don't know it's a building wall. When this video started up, when I went up and I destroyed this part of a building, you saw me scale up to the roofs, and you saw that the wall I destroyed was a flat surface. It didn't have windows, it didn't have door and stuff on it. It very much looked like it could be destroyed, plus there was a piece of dynamite behind it, right? This bomb, the 4th bomb I'm going for, behind it is a wall that looks like every other wall. Like, it looks like the wall I'm standing right next to. And I guess I just destroyed that wall too. But, you know, it's really hard to know what you can destroy and what's a dead end and where you should be going. But the thing I'm looking at right now, that's not a wall. You can destroy that and there's a pathway. I just uncovered a whole new area which has the last bomb I need to find. And believe me, I can't be the only one who got stumped for the longest time wondering where the hell I was supposed to go. This level's a maze! And because of, like, the walls you have to destroy, it's not clear where you need to go, and it's really frustrating to play through. Not to mention the streets are filled with acid or lava or whatever, so you actually do have to drive one of those gun trucks. Again, it won't tip over, that's the good thing, but it's not really great to handle either, and I don't know. When you know where the 5 bombs are, it's not that bad of a mission, but still, the problem with this game, and the problem with most bad Sonic games in the 3D series, your first playthrough will be torture, and it should not be torture. It should be fun, damn it. Fun!
At last, revenge.
I mean, this mission is terrible. This one does not have a goal ring. People had to bumble around looking for those bombs. They had no choice this time.
Hey, it's Shadow! Good timing. Black creatures have huge bombs that they're trying to set off here in the city. We only have a few minutes before the bombs detonate and destroy this. You gotta help us.
And if you're so masochistic you decide to do the hero mission, this is when the mission gets really stupid. Basically, certain aliens have this vacuum gun, which you can actually use to suck in enemies and ricochet them through the streets and stuff. Oh, by the way, that acid pool, remember when I said the last bomb wasn't in an area that was easily accessible? That acid pool was not the same area. There are 2 acid pool areas, and there are 2 streets that look like this. In fact, I'm going to point it out when we get through the rest of this level. Because, again, the level design is so shit in Shadow the Hedgehog, they copy-paste a lot of the design over and over again, just like they did with the Doom. You're gonna get lost because even the landmarks look the same. You think you're in one part of the map, and then you're like, oh wait, this is a completely different part of the map. Why would they design the levels like this? It makes no fucking sense. But anywho, this mission, you need the vacuum gun to suck up 20 small bombs. And the really annoying dick thing about the hero mission here, sometimes those bombs do not get sucked in. Sometimes you just walk right up to them and they explode. And you can destroy the regular bombs that don't just explode too. If you accidentally like bump into them or jump into them wrong, you could accidentally blow them up. And then you have to fucking... Well, I don't know. But I know there's at least more than 20. That is a good thing. There is more than 20. But still, this mission is absolutely terrible and frustrating. Having to carry that vacuum gun around, having to look for all these things and suck them in. God, this level design is terrible and nothing about this is fun. The biggest problem with 3D Sonic games, and I cannot stress this enough, people can make the argument, oh Clement, when you get used to it, it's not that bad. When you get used to it, it's not that bad. Yes. But your first playthrough is always a pain in the ass. Always. Central City, everyone who gets to Central City hates this level when they first play it. Just before, in Part 10, you probably saw lots of comments that were like, oh god, you're going to Central City? That level's the worst. That level is the worst. Because, you know, it's not a linear point A to point B scenario. It's a maze. You have to find these bombs that are hidden behind obscure walls, and you have to grab this vacuum gun and look for these bombs that accidentally blow up in your face. I can't blow up. I can't suck up that one because it just blew up. You know, it's really frustrating bullshit. You're walking around in an area with acid and you have to... It's just frustrating. And when you know what to do, it's not that bad. But when you're first playing it, it is bad. So what do you think the people who first play this game are going to think when the first time they're playing Shadow, they have to go through all this mission bullshit? And they can't do anything about it, you know? It's like Sonic 06. Oh, if I know where all the glitches and shit are, I can dodge them no problem, right? If I know what to expect with Sonic 06, it's not that bad. No! No! These games are terrible because they didn't make a good first impression. And even if you memorize everything about the levels, it never becomes fun. These games should not be so damn specific. They should not be such mazes. They should not require some goddamn memorization and getting used to and figuring things out. Well, there's a difference between figuring things out and getting used to bullshit, you know? Central City is bullshit. It's absolute bullshit.
14. Shadow, try.
Yes, 14, Knuckles. You can count. This level's just terrible. I'm sorry.
This parachute lets you keep your hands free, and you have some control where you want to land. Did you find them all? We'll hold out here.
I like in the opening cutscene, Black Doom's trying to convince Shadow that humanity's all bad and shit. Again, this is an alternate stage 4, so if you're playing this level, you're not seeing the Arc level where Black Doom tries to convince you by showing you why humanity is bad. So Shadow's just along for the ride because he's been doing dark missions the whole time to reach this level anyway. But he makes that comment, the humans, you know, hated you and they wanted to destroy you, and they did. What? You have to explain that to Shadow. If they destroyed him, why is he back? Why is he alive? Backstory, Black Doom. And for the record, no, he didn't. No, they didn't destroy Shadow.
One more. Cover fire.
Oh, God.
Only 3 minutes. That's it.
But anyway, that was Central City. God, is this stupid mission terrible. No goal ring option. None at all. Had to go through that.
Such a cowardly attempt to take the city. Unbelievable.
Anywho, folks, we're going to go to the last stage 4 of Shadow the Hedgehog, and that would be Death Ruins. But Central City's just bad.